How do you catch the large monsters in Monster Hunter World? Hey there, my name's Shane, and I'm here to guide you through the process. I initially thought that I could capture the large monsters by shooting that, wrist net thing at them, the same way you capture the little ones. Turns out it's a slightly different process, and I felt a little bit like a dummy because that net is way too small. Before we get started hunting this sneaky, egg-stealing, rock-holding son of a gun, there's a few items we need. So let's get to it. You do get some easy supplies to use in the capture missions, but it's a good idea to know how to craft your own and carry a couple extras. That way, if you mess up, you're not totally out of luck in the mission. I'm speaking from experience on that one. Capturing a monster requires 2 items. There's a way to do it with 1, but I'll mention that later. The first thing we need is a tranquilizer. The tranq bombs are what I like to use, and the game gives us some easy tranq bombs at the start of capture missions. To make tranq bombs, you'll need sleep herbs and parashrooms, both of which you'll likely already have by this point in the game, but if not, just keep your eyes open for mushrooms and herbs while wandering around the map. The second item we need is a trap. I'll be using the shock trap. Again, the game gives us a single easy version of the shock trap in the capture missions. To make a shock trap, you'll need thunderbugs and trap tools. The thunderbugs, like the parashrooms, can be found out in the wild. The trap tools can be bought from the provisions vendor. Once you have these supplies, you can head to your item box and craft a few to have as extras. Now it's time to start the hunt. Grab the free supplies from the crate at the start of the mission, and then start tracking down your monster. Remember, the more footprints and clues you collect, the easier your scout flies will be able to find the target. Now you just need to keep hitting the monster with a stick. Or if you have one, a sword, axe, hammer, bow and arrow, or whatever else. Eventually the monster will wear down and try to return home. Now, I would always panic just because the monster would look a little tired in battle, and then I would throw all my capture items at it, and it wouldn't capture because it wasn't ready to be captured, it wasn't damaged enough yet. So don't do that. Just keep hammering away at it until it starts limping and running to its nest. Once the monster has developed a limp resembling that of your favorite peg-legged pirate, it's time to act. Lay down a shock trap in its path. If the monster is limping and it gets back to its nest, you can hit it a few times and then place the trap right on it if you'd like. Don't worry, the shock trap won't hurt you. At this point, you can start tossing tranq bombs in its face. It should fall asleep and be captured. I also mentioned that you can capture monsters with a single item, but it's a little trickier. If the monster is weak enough when you set the shock trap, it'll automatically capture the monster. No need for the tranqs. Or, if you're able to knock the monster down once it's in its wounded phase without killing it, start tossing tranq bombs in its face or shoot it with tranq arrows or whatever else you got, and it should fall asleep. This one I find to be the harder option. Thanks for joining me on this hunt. Now if you have any questions about Monster Hunter World or need some advice, just let me know in the comments below and I'd be happy to help you out. Happy hunting, and I shall see you in the next video. Bye for now.